Okay. Going home. And it's warm outside. It's 76 degrees now. It may reach 80, it may not. In fact, I'm going to go this way. I had to take my sweater off. Had a nice chat with a gentleman in Best Buy. Oh, that's a nice car. Let's see if I can catch up to it. So he was showing me how he would stick himself out of the window. He'll use his iPhone to record what he uses with his camera, which is EOS R, Canon. And he takes some great shots. On the video part, he's been using his iPhone 15. But on the stills, it looks fantastic. So I'm thinking of joining Instagram, adding stuff. So this is MX-5. Good looking car. I think it's a two-seater though. Three o'clock in the afternoon, 3:01. Cool in here. Temperature is still climbing. 77 degrees outside. Take the sunglasses off to see if it's still recording. But I think that's a pretty picture right there. So the police are out in force. I see they're pulling over a lot of people. And I'm going to go to Evans Road. Excuse me. So this is what they're going to do at I-35 and 1604, and probably at 410 also. And I'm going to have to, I'm behind a vehicle that's diesel, so I have to close the vent. Looks like a beautiful day. Oh man, almost accident. Oh man. I can turn it down. Getting nice and cool in this car. That's the nice thing about having a big vehicle. There we go. People in a hurry. So, this guy in front of me is doing 36 miles an hour. I need to get over in the right lane. See, some people speed up, especially when he's trying to get in the right lane. But I thought I'd take the scenic route, put a little bit more mileage on the video and the car, keep it charged up. So I had a good hour, just about an hour, driving from my brother's to downtown. I only stay in I think in the city about 20 minutes. Went down about 4 or 5 streets, that's about it. So I'm going to try out the new tripods, do some video. Check my mail. I already did that, in fact. I didn't get it yesterday because of the rain. And I think they only do package deliveries on Sunday, just before Christmas, so. So I'm trying to see if it changes to 45. It's still on 40, even if the speed limit says 45. So, let's see what happens. Yeah, there's a neighborhood cat that he goes to different houses and they feed him, and he's getting kind of big. He's been trying to get into mine, and I think that's why my cat is marking inside the house. When he's upset, he comes to me, wants to show me something. And I says, yep, there he is. So I had a neighbor that lived behind me. And found out that, after the fence was blown down and the posts weren't cemented in, that we were talking about who to call to go half on it. And I says, whose cat is that? And he says, it's mine. And I says, well, he said, whose cat is that? I says, well, that one is mine. So he had kind of like a, what is it? Tiger stripe cat, and I had a gray cat. But what what was happening was they were buddies. So one night I was petting the cat while I was eating, which was shocking because usually when I pet my cat, he doesn't want to be touched while he's eating, right? So my wife said, Randy, who are you petting? And I said, I'm petting Dusty. And she says, Dusty is right next to me. Whose cat is that? And I'm like, I don't know. And the cat looked up. He knew that he was caught, and he took off right through the doggy door, right? So that was my neighbor's cat. And I like telling that story because it's hilarious. So my cat would go in and eat their food, and then their cat would come in and eat my food. But they got a German Shepherd. It was a puppy, and when it grew, it went barking and stuff. I don't know if it scared the cat away, but also I was noticing that they had flyers on the what they call the cluster boxes. It's a mail reception area where the neighborhood on the street going to this mailbox system where they can either mail letters or receive their. Anyway, I was seeing a lot of animals, and the coyotes were active in our neighborhood. I have had 2 dogs attacked. By coyotes. I live on a ditch. It's at a 45-degree angle, and I have an 8-foot high fence, privacy fence. And the coyote had no problem going over. So yeah, they can go through neighbors' yards and then climb their fence over to my yard. So one time he almost caught my cat. Cat just came inside the doggy door, but I like putting the door halfway because if my dogs start barking and stuff, I don't want them to bug the neighbors, so I bring them in and I shut the door, then no one can go out. But anyway, it was halfway down. Cat just came through, and I heard a big thump. The cat, my dogs, they were all looking at the back door, and I heard this howl. Arroo! Yeah, it was a coyote. Almost caught my cat. I went to the emergency room twice for 2 different dogs that were attacked by coyotes. So it's not fun. They are not your friends. What they do is they go after the small animals. They stay away from the bigger ones, of course. They go for the easier prey. And some people were telling me, well, you put either Tabasco sauce or some other stuff to repel them, and you have to keep doing it because it'll wear off, and especially with humidity or water, this type of brand kind of dissipates quickly. But the only other alternative was to put kind of like wires on top of your fence with balls, so that when coyote tries to climb over that part, they can't because it rolls. So they don't have a stable place. But then I would have to put it all the way around my backyard, including the gates and stuff. And the problem with that also is the neighbors will complain and say, well, if we sell our house and they see that, they're going to start asking questions. So didn't do that. Coyotes can dig, so they got a neighbor's cat who tried to hide underneath the shed, and of course he was cornered. And you know, it just, if you want to view what coyotes can do, there's a lot of pictures, videos about it, the subject. Also the fact that you have to worry about if they are not scared of humans. You know, they're losing their land because with all the apartments and houses going up, they're losing their habitat, their way of living, so they'll find another place to sleep. So on Evans Road, this road right here, as I go underneath the railroad bridge, to the left is the forest and Cibolo Creek. There's a pack of coyotes there, and I just saw the young ones about 3 months ago. Luckily storage all the way out here. Wow. That might be a site to, if I go on a trip and you store your stuff. And this is a real bad part right here. A lot of potholes. But then you get to the part where they just finished the road for the stoplight, and it took them a long time to fix it. And what it is the electricity, the wiring that they have to do, and they have to wait like so many days to give warning to people, hey, stoplight's coming in. So they made it wheelchair or bicycle or walking. So they, you'd see the curbs, put nice cement tiles down. So now it's rough. And this is what they repaired. I love the cactus, and they're growing pretty good with all this rain. I may have to mow my grass, but it's still wet. I slid down the other day when I was mowing my grass on the ditch side. So I'm gonna wait until it dries. And so this guy is still farming, still cactus here. See a lot of rocks. Yeah, he's fixing up his place. BK properties available. And here's the Evans Road with the park. So to the left, I like shooting in this area. It's still muddy, so I might wait till tomorrow to take some pictures. But I'll try to get some wildlife pictures. Because I have that new tripod, so I'll go home and practice with it. You can see a whole bunch of cactus, folks. Love it. So this tripod is lighter too. And Siri, I think, is out of Australia. They're doing lenses now. And they got tripods. It's just like Ulanzi and Small Rig. Now that's a shot. Clouds and the sun. They got a lake in the middle of the racetrack. As long as I've lived here, I've never gone to Retama Park. And I'm seeing a whole bunch of trash bins too. They're going to knock down some more stalls. They're supposed to build a hospital out here, but I don't see them doing anything like that. So it is Sunday. So it looks like everybody's home. Be like this tomorrow too. There's going to be a lot of trash on Tuesday. I'm going to be doing my fence shortly. But I think I'm going to wait until it gets a little bit warmer. Yeah, grass is still green. It's not yellow. It should change in January. We might get a freezing. I don't know. So thank you for tagging along. If you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, put it down in the comment section below. Yeah. Want to make sure the garage door doesn't hit the back of the car. So, anyway, thank you for watching. And remember, stay safe. Keep smiling. Until next time, I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks. Merry Christmas and have a wonderful holiday season.